Hey guys, we're back with SubaHibi. We're gonna do the Kagami and Tsukasa routes because I don't want to go back to down the rabbit hole too. No, we're going back. I don't want to be here, but I'm here. The sound of the bell. It's July 19th, by the way. This might be the finale of Down the Rabbit Hole too. The midnight chime. The end of the week. On the seventh day, God ended his work which he made, and he rested the seventh day from all his work which he had made. And God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it. He said that he had rested from all his work which God had created and made, the day he finished creating the world. Even the weekend doesn't change one bit. Of course not. God doesn't change the color of the sky depending on the day of the week. Hold on. Go on my calendar. 2012, July 19th is a Thursday in 2012. Is that like what it was in 2010 maybe? No, 2010, 19th was a Monday. The world God created contains the same sights every single day. And invariably arrives back at the same scenery over and over, like a mechanical clock. The sky is always blue, gray, scarlet. It rotates through the same sequence. Wait, hold on. When does Suino's Sword take place? 1999? Let's look at that. Because maybe he wanted to keep it on a weekend, but... Nope, 1999, it's 19th is a Monday. Chris is standing in front of a clock. Does it think a new moment? Like I'm breathing through my nose too much or something. With every tick talks of the clock's hands. Oh, I'm gonna pause it. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Like every time I was talking, it's just like I don't know how to describe it. It's happened to me before a couple of times when recording. When the clock hand passes 12 o'clock, the summit, no one think that a new time has begun. An end is the beginning of another commonplace scene. Like the beginning of a commonplace world. Beyond that, the scenery one just saw comes into existence once more. An infinity we call repetition. An infinity of the same script. There's nothing novel in this world. All that is in this world can clearly be... Oh my god, it's Wittgenstein! Being clearly described. There's nothing beyond this world. What is here? The next world we're headed to? It's all part of a world that can be described in the same terms. Hello. Ohio. Why are you here?
Minakami-san wa?
I had no reason to be here. I just ran and then I was standing here. At some point my world had started to go askew. At some point my world had started to mingle with a scene I'd never seen before. I don't understand it.
Wake ga wakaranai?
Ayana-san, I...
Mini-kun desho?
See what?
Tsui no sora.
The end sky?
So.
What's that? I don't know what you mean.
Imi?
What's going on? When did all of this happen? Wakatsuki Kagami really existed, right? Wakatsuki Tsukasa really existed, right? There's no way they didn't. I mean, I have all these memories with them. All these memories from so long ago. Why did Kagami's body turn into a doll? Why did Tsukasa turn into that scary thing? When did that get replaced by that? When did this all happen? When?
だから見に来たんでしょ? 対の空を.
No, maybe the remake. Maybe not the original. What's the end sky? Does that have something to do with what's happening?
対の空は間宮拓司君がそう呼んだだけ。それに7度ない。
What do you mean? Why doesn't it have a name?
週の最後の空。それに名前なんてないように。あの空にだって名前なんてない。それはありふれた風景。ありふれた最後の空。ここに不思議なんてない。
Okay. No mystery? No, it's... no, it's all mystery, no magic. Wish it was something nice as a mystery. This is impossible and illogical. What's happening to me?
別に何も。人は生まれた時から何度も体中の細胞を入れ替える。
Don't ship if Theseus this.
その細胞が一度も同じだったことがないように、生まれてから今の今までずっと同じ。何も変わらなく、水上由紀は水上由紀。 そこに不可解も不条理もない。4K 5425兆6984億5235万5481。
Big number. What's that?
多分この数を世界で初めて私が言う。
Yeah.
誰も聞いたことも見たこともない未知の数。でも不思議でも何でもない。この数は誰にも言われなかったかもしれないけど、誰も驚かない。
Yeah?
誰も形にしたことがなくとも、誰でも理解でき、誰でも知っている。世界に一度もなかった風景だとしても、それは驚くような景色ではない。ありふれた世界。
How is that? How is this world commonplace? This.
だから、そのありふれた世界の先を見に行くんでしょ。間宮君がそう呼んだ風景、対の空。それに間宮君に聞きたいことだってあるでしょ。
No, smug smile. Yeah. Ayana-san started walking. I followed her. The old pool. Ayana-san?
はい、
Do you know about that?
もちろん。
She went down first. She doesn't even seem to hesitate. My eyes aren't used to this. I couldn't even walk since it's been less than 10 seconds since we reached the bottom. Ayana-san?
臭い。
Yeah. Well, it is the sewer. Hey, wait. She went into the drainage tank. That's called gap moe. So she knew all about it. There's no one here. No way they could gather in such a tiny place. Ayana-san had already lifted up the cover inside and left. Ayana-san? I was thinking that tons of people could probably hide out in here. Ayana-san kept walking. It was like she already knew the way. But she would know it stinks beforehand. I thought it'd be her first time here. Ayana-san, just who are you?
おとなしAyana。
Oh, true. I already know your name. She walked over to the place where Kagami had been laying. Where the floor is covered in dark red blood. So it is blood? But there was no blood. Oh, okay. Cotton. Yeah. It's just cotton scattered everywhere. So that really was Kagami's mutilated body was just a doll. A doll filled with cotton. What happened to the real Kagami?
こっちだよ。
Oh. I like when they do that even though it looks a little awkward. Oh, they gave her a shadow though. It's a cool effect. Ayana-san stopped and stood in one spot. Then she waved me over. A huge pillar stood in front of her. Seemed as if it was supporting the world itself. Ayana-san pointed to that pillar. What is this? Love Ryuyu-chan. Ryuyu-chan, yeah. Episode freaking sucked, pardon my French. Oh, the week's episode, I assume. The huge pillar is covered in scribbles, though they are carefully drawn like religious idols. From far away, they blended in with the rest of the pillar. The whole thing is covered in scribbles? Did Mamiya Takuji do this? He's just a weeb!
そう。これが間宮君のナイアラとホテップの形。
He actually just like that one anime about Nyarthalup. How do we say that? Is that Nyarl whatever, a living thing or something?
そう。そんなようなもの。はい夜混沌。
The crawling... Ah! That thing I saw. What's that?
そろそろ対の空見に行こうよ。
End sky.
行こう。
Huh? Otonashi pointed into the darkness. How many ladders are there? That it was pure darkness. I caught a few glimpses of steel within it. Looked like a spider web reaching down to the depths of hell. Is that a ladder? Was this used during construction? Ayana-san, where does this lead?
だからこの先は対の空へ
The youngs continued on forever. I was caught up in the illusion that I was wandering through endless darkness. Is that wind? I hear the wind in the darkness. Far away, farther, farther. The top of the ladder, I could hear the wind. That's kind of... The far off sound of the wind slowly came closer. The sound of the wind. Huh? This building, see? That's Kimika and Takuji? The rooftop that students weren't allowed on. But so he had a shortcut up here so he could push the teacher. There's the roof of building C. It's like Dark Souls, it's all interconnected. Ayana-san.
ほらあれだよ
There? I looked over to where she pointed. Who are those? Oh, come on. What are they doing over there? That was the spot Mrs. Sanagawa fell from. Why are those two standing there? No way. Oh. Mikey, we got what? What just? It's a joke, right? That was. Did another person just die? Was it just a doll? Was it just my mistake again? This is MAMIYA-Takuji! Oh. Oh, I've seen this CG before, definitely. Maybe I've just seen every single CG of Takuji. You.
まだ君はそんなところにいたんだね。僕はたった今みんなを救済したところだよ。
The sky is very pretty in the background. Is that the end of the sky? Saved? Is this salvation?
そうだよ。
Are you that stupid? Can't you see they just died?
死んだだけ。なるほど。そうなのか。そうなのかもしれないな。大いなるものと同化したいと人は思う。だけど、それは死と何ら変わらない。だから、人は大いなるものとの同化も、そして死も恐れる。
Yeah? I don't want to hear this drivel coming out of your crazy head. Yeah, get him!
そう。なら何を聞きたい？
Something I want to hear? Yeah, I've got plenty of questions for you.
たくさんね。ふーん。
You set this all up, didn't you?
仕組んだ？
That's right, this whole thing is a farce you devised.
僕が仕組んだ。それは僕の奇跡の数々のことかい？
That's right.
へえ、それは興味深いな。僕の奇跡は種も仕掛けもあるというわけか。
Right, there's no curse and no miracles. And of course, there's no prophecy that the world's going to end. That's just a bunch of crude tricks.
お粗末なトリック？なるほど、そこまで言うんだ。それで、その仕掛けは全部わかったのかい？
Of course.
それは素晴らしいな。さすが水上さんといったところかな。ならば、答え合わせといこうじゃないか。
So what should we start with?
最初がいいな。そう。どうやってこれが始まったか。そこから説明してもらえるかな。
The beginning? The start of this uproar would be Takashima-san's curse mail, I suppose. No, it would be Suguyoma's suicide? Or even before that with the White Lotus? Well,
ああ、高島さんの呪いメールか。それはぜひ聞きたいね。
they call it Takashima mail. The curse messages that got sent out to everyone. And that's the simplest trick.
一番簡単な？
That's right, it's so obvious. The method was downright primitive. Either picked up Takashima-san's phone at the site of her suicide, or you stole it.
なるほど。それは当たり前のトリックだな。
Fingerprints?
それで、その証拠は？
Found two sets of fingerprints on her phone. Takashima-san's own fingerprints, and yours.
それはどうやって調べた？
I don't know if it was a prank or what. Someone left your phone in my room. It was you, right? You're probably trying to scare me, but you left way too much evidence behind. I also got fingerprints from your desk and Takashima-san's desk, and then I compared them. It was a bingo. Confirmed that the fingerprints on the phone are Takashima Zakuro's and yours. Then he posted the "I burned my fingerprints in an acid incident 10 years ago."
なるほど。
You used your phone and sent out those messages to as many people as you could. I don't know how you got them, but the addresses you got from the underground message board registration list.
どうやって手に入れたか、それは分かってないのだな。
Unfortunately not, but it all lines up.
大体の予測?
Well, it's just a hypothesis, so I have no real evidence. If the police got involved, they'll figure it out right away. School's underground message board, the Sawayaka message board. You must be the administrator. If we assume that, the strange stuff happening in those threads makes sense too.
掲示板の管理者であるなら、登録者のあらゆる情報がつぶさにわかる。ということか。
Yes, that's it.
正解だよ。さすがに頭がいいね、水上さんは。
You made the bowling shoe you received the main point of the messages. You used that information to make people related to the bowling your primary targets. As far as I know, those are Akasaka Megu, Kitami Satoko, and Mrs. Senagawa. How's that?
それも正解。ただし、75点だけど。
One more person? 75%?
そう。いじめに強く加担したのは赤坂めぐ、北見聡子、それを容認した瀬名川由衣、そして抜けはザクロの友人である橘君香。
Tachibana Kimika? Isn't she one of your followers?
ああ、今ではね。最もよく働いてくれた
Not
信者
anymore,
さ。
past tense.
でももともとは彼女も高島ザクロのいじめに加担していた。それよりも僕は赤坂、北見、そして瀬名川をどういう風に追い詰めていったか。
Just keep texting them every hour.
そのトリックとやらを教えてもらいたいな。
They're posting all about it on the message board. They got messages from Takashima-san that no one else got. Messages from the dead every hour. Useless to put them under extreme stress and stop them from thinking clearly. Most elementary of all elementary social psychology techniques.
テクニック？何のだい？
Mind control. It's what emergent religions do to gain followers. It's what multi-level marketers do to find victims.
何のために？
A lone prophet is just a nutcase. If even one other person believes them, they find even one follower, then it becomes a religion. In order for you to become a savior, you needed to have at least one follower. When looking in the message board, it seems like the first two to believe you were Akasaka Megu and Kitami Satoko. After you secured those two, your followers swelled.
具体的には？
The endless messages. So he's laughing, but he's crying on the inside. He's like, I thought I did so good at this. But actually, there's got to be more to it, right? Like, we're like, how far into the game are we? Like 25% of the way, maybe? If that? The endless messages from the dead chase them into a corner, made them ask for salvation. If there's someone who could save them from that hell, that person would be able to call himself the savior. By doing it on the message board where other people could see, the effect was multiplied. So in order to raise their stress as high as possible, you told them to go to the place they most feared, the place where Zakuro committed suicide.
ストレス。
Right. You told them to go to the site of her suicide in the middle of the night. What they found was a lock of Takashima Zakuro's hair with part of her scalp still attached. Probably got that at the same time you picked up her phone. You gave them the impression that they dispelled the curse by having them burn the hair. You told them about your beliefs while they're completely exhausted, both in mind and spirit. You crushed their spirits with fear, then filled them up with new information. It's the most elementary of elementary mind control techniques. The same thing a predatory marketer does. You made followers of the weak, increased the anxiety of the rest.
素晴らしいね。本当に君は素晴らしいよ、水上さん。
Why are his pants so high? Look at where his pocket is. Look at this.
ならば、瀬名川由衣の件は？
Managed to get her cell phone, although I stole it from Miss Kiyokawa.
ああ、そうなんだ。それで何が分かったんだ？
He's crying like, oh, she got the cell phone too, dang it! Almost all the information had been deleted, the messages and everything.
なら、 そこから何が分かった？
Everything.
すべて。
Yes, with a random phone, I could retrieve all the deleted messages. He's crying. No, no, no! Messages came every hour. There's nothing to them. They were just trying to scare her. They suddenly started leading her in a specific direction on the 15th. They started working to get her on the Building C rooftop. And that made me remember how the 15th was the day you made a strange prediction. Something about another death proving you correct.
確かにしたね。
And that's why the messages started mentioning the doll Takashima-san lost on Building C. She went looking for it. After all, she couldn't find it. Takashima Zakuro would take her instead. At the time she received the messages, interestingly enough, all the messages were sent an hour apart. 1201, 101, 201. The timing of the very last message was completely different. Because that message was right before she fell, at a time that didn't obey the schedule up until then. The answer is simple. You placed the doll she lost on the Building C rooftop in a very dangerous place. Normally, someone would use a tool to get it. At the time, Mrs. Senegawa wasn't thinking clearly. She climbed over the fence, got down on the eaves, and stretched out her hand. And just when she was least able, her phone rang. What was written there was, yeah, behind you, got you. And her hand slipped. Oh, really? That easy? Leaving a
素
lot
晴ら
to
しい推理だね。みなかみさん。ほぼ大正解だよ。
Oh, did he push her? Yeah, finally been able to put together the big picture. This whole farce was your doing. It wasn't just a supernatural phenomenon or god or a ghost or anything like that. Just a single person. You came up with the whole thing. You broke into my room and left Takashima-san's phone. Kagami and Tsukasa. What about them? How did they... What did you have do to me? Tell me that.
僕は君に何もしていないよ。
That can't be true.
いや、何もしてないさ。
That's a lie. That can't be true. You did something to me.
いや、僕は君には何もできない。
Then what was that I saw? What is all of this?
もう時間だ。
Midnight? Well, no. I mean, it's still got like 24 hours to go.
どうやら君はこの時間に永遠にとどまる気だね。
Is Yuki actually just the DC area protagonist? What's his name? Ren?
僕は先に行くよ。
Wait, Mamiya!
僕は君が好きだったんだ
What?
よね。
Okay, sorry, I don't feel the same way. Sorry, dude. Yeah? Huh? Ifrit? What's that? The end sky. Ah, oh, see you, Mamiya. Mamiya is gone. Just now Oh. Hello, Ayana. Ayana-san, why do you have a different font? What was that?
なんでもないよ。ただ、間宮くんが飛び降りただけだよ。
Yeah, nothing serious. What?
なんでもないよ。ただ間宮くんが飛び降りただけだよ。
But I saw something. Did that kill everyone?
なんでもないよ。ただ間宮くんが飛び降りただけだよ。
Oh, she's narration now. I didn't do anything, just...
なんでもないよ。ただ間宮くんが飛び降りただけだよ。
Just what? There's nothing. Mamiya-kun just jumped off.
なんでもないよ。ただ間宮くんが飛び降りただけだよ。
Nothing. Mamiya just jumped off. It neither is a person nor isn't a person. It neither is Ayana-san nor isn't Ayana. Neither is Yukito. Oh, Yukito. That's Suino Sora. Yukito nor Yukito. Is Kotomi Suino Sora? Hold on, I'm gonna... Okay, hold on. Sorry, we're gonna break the pace. Sorry, 1 second. Suino Sora. We saw Kotomi read on the mailbox, didn't we? Oh, Wakesuki Kotomi. Yeah, so she's the only Wakesuki in Suino Sora. And there is barefoot nor isn't barefoot, sorry. And there is homework nor isn't. And there is sex or isn't sex. And there isn't Karaoke nor is Karaoke one of the people who made the... They're the company who made the game. What the heck? Don't break the fourth wall. And there is scenery nor isn't scenery. So I think Mamiya-kun just jumped off, yeah. And there is a lover or isn't a lover. And there is survival. I wonder how this is, can we switch to Japanese? But, We have that option? Language? Doesn't seem like it. Like, I wonder how this is like presented there. Like, you see how the shapes are weird? It's nothing. Mamiya-kun just jumped off. Neither is form nor isn't form. Yeah. Neither is God nor. Oh no, God nor isn't God. Isn't neither is a world nor isn't a world. Nothing. Mamiya-kun just jumped off. Neither is form nor isn't form. God, yeah. Neither is a world or isn't a world. There's nothing. Mamiya-kun just jumped off. Yeah. It's auto going now. Yes, I think Mamiya-kun jumped off. Is this gonna go like in a Doki Doki slash Totono direction? I heard the sound of my skull cracking. What? That wasn't from the outside world. I think it came from within me. Okay. Minakami-san, sometimes I think about these things. Where is the limit of the world? The very edge of the world. If such a place existed, suppose I were able to stand in that place. Can I look at the scenery from that edge, just like anywhere else? Who is this? Is this Sakura? I think it's normal to wonder about those things. That must make me weird. I mean, that's the edge of the world. It's the limit of the world. I see that with my own eyes. Wouldn't the limit of the world become the same as my own limit? Wouldn't the world, viewed from that spot, be the world that I see? Wouldn't that be my world? The limit of the world would become the limit of my world. The world is that which I see, touch, and feel. And what is that world? What is the difference between me and the world? I'm pretty sure this is Zakuro's speech from the end of Down the Rabbit Hole 1. Is there one? The difference between me and the world. They're the same. However, other people might have felt this too. Even you might think that the world is you. And I think you're probably correct. I couldn't say for sure. You stood at the edge of the world, you'd probably see the shape of the world just like I do. So you'd be the same as the world too. It doesn't really make sense. The world is me, why can't I see the world that you see? Even though you're in my world, I can't see the world you see. I've never seen the world that you do. They're like parallel universes that can never cross. Even if there are hints that just the others exist, they can never touch. I can't see the world you live in. But, is that really the case? Have I really never seen your world? If every person has been equally allotted one singular world, how could those worlds possibly become one? How can there be so many worlds? There must be a way for the worlds to become one. Sometimes I think about these things. That's why I was able to love you. Oh. Credits? Again? We got rock and roll that I'm gonna have to censor. Yeah. Okay. Down the Rabbit Hole 1? Didn't understand what was going on at all. Down the Rabbit Hole 2? On the surface I understand it, but really I don't. Like there's gotta be more going on than what Yuki, told Takuji. All of that was so obvious from the get-go. There has to be more to it. Is this a demo credit song? I don't remember what the first one was like. Oh, wait, Scotty's an artist? He's credited in the graphics. Program, Dario Swam. Boriko, yeah. Love that guy. I'm really not sure what to think here. I'm really looking forward to the next chapter, which I think is from someone else's perspective. Because we've only seen the world from Yuki's point of view. Ending theme alone in the Looking Glass world, another version. Music and arrangement, Pixel B. Vocals by Monet. Wonder what else have done. Claude Monet, they're a French painter. Wow, they're accomplished. Monet Singer, Victoria, well, Monet maybe, but no. What if I type SubaHibi? They're credited on VNDB for a bunch of stuff. Oh, of course, My Pet Hisui, a classic. Oh, it's a Tsukihime spin-off. That is, I'm pretty sure, pornographic. It's tagged with sexual content, so yeah. It's not what I thought I'd be talking about during this. Public relations, Ian Willett Jacob, yeah. Let's help you out. I remember talking about this last time. I recognize the name Mugi. International version, Front Wing. Are they still around? Or did they shut down? I don't remember. Oh yeah, so this is a different song than Down the Rabbit Hole 1's ending. So go listen to this, Joe, if you haven't heard it already. This is Kagami no Sekai Niwa Watashi Shika Inai, another version. Granted, just Kami no Senritsu. Oh, Eye on the Moon? I was tapped out. I didn't see that open. What? Just throw us right back here? Before we had that screen, remember? Did we get start? Okay. Down the rabbit hole. It's my own invention? Okay, that's invention. Oh, can you not go back to Down the Rabbit Hole 1? You probably can after you beat the game. Oh, before we end the video, I want to see whose POV this is. It's my own invention. Okay, so it's a little longer than just invention. I know this is by far the longest route. History repeats itself. The first time is tragedy. Second time is farce. Karl Marx, oh. 18th Brumaire of Louis Napoleon. My own invention. Ayana. Who is this? Oh, come on. Are we Ayana then in invention? I probably won't be recording for like a good minute. So I want to I haven't started uploading SubaHibi yet. Can I skim through this to see who we're playing as? No, I probably shouldn't. Okay. I guess next time, whenever I get around to it, we'll start It's My Invention, which I think it's supposed to be like a third of the game. So it's kind of long. Hopefully I'll get started on it soon, but not too soon. Well, I got Expedition 33 to play in the meantime, right? So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.